You know that feeling, right? Juggling a bunch of sticky notes just to track what a loyal customer owes you? Well, today we're going to dive into a much smarter way to handle that, right from your checkout counter, using some new features from Register by Ability Business. I mean, if you run a retail store, you've definitely been there. A trusted customer wants to pay you later, and suddenly you're relying on paper scraps or some separate ledger, just hoping nothing gets lost in the shuffle. But what if you could manage all of that right there at the register? Imagine if you could instantly see who owes what and take payments on those balances without ever leaving your main checkout screen. Well, that's exactly what we're going to explore. We're going to break down 2 new features that pretty much create a digital tab for your customers. It just makes the whole process simpler and a whole lot more accurate. Okay, first up is the customer account balance. Just think of it as the customer's total IOU. But instead of being on a piece of paper, it's a clear, reliable number you can see anytime you look up their profile or add them to a sale. And the second feature is called Payment on Account. This is simply how your customers can pay down that tab. And what's really cool here is the flexibility. They can just pop in and make a payment anytime, even if they aren't buying anything new that day. So how does this actually work during a busy day? Let's walk through a quick real-world example to see exactly how these features connect. It all really boils down to a simple 4-step cycle. A customer buys on their account and their balance instantly goes up. Later, they come in to pay and their balance goes down. It's that simple, that clean, and it's all tracked in one place. So let's start the example. A trusted local customer comes in, makes a $50 purchase, and asks you to put it on their tab. No problem at all. The moment you complete that sale on their account, their balance in the system instantly updates. They now have an outstanding balance of $50. Okay, let's fast forward a week. That same customer stops by, but this time they just want to pay down some of what they owe. They hand you $30. Could be cash, could be a card. Using that payment on account feature, you can accept this payment without them needing to buy a single new item. And just like that, the payment is recorded and their new balance is immediately updated to $20. The system handles all the math, keeping that record perfectly accurate. So, what does this actually change in your day-to-day? Because this is more than just a new button on your screen. It's a fundamental improvement in how you manage a key part of your business. Well, you're immediately reducing the chance of errors from lost sticky notes. You're saving precious time because you're not juggling different systems. You get a much clearer picture of who owes what. And you know what? That builds trust with your customers because everything is tracked clearly and professionally. This really gets to the heart of it. As Ability Business puts it, the whole goal is to give you accuracy, clarity, and confidence in how you manage your customer accounts. And here's a crucial point. This isn't happening in a vacuum. Every single payment on account that you record in the register also syncs automatically with your QuickBooks Online. This keeps your financial records clean and up to date without any extra work from you. That's huge. So, if you're gonna remember just 3 things from this whole explainer, let's make it these. First, you can see customer balances instantly, right where you need them. Second, you can take payments anytime, which offers some real flexibility. And third, everything stays accurate and in sync with your accounting. Simple as that. So the final question is, are you ready to ditch the manual tracking and move to a system that builds clearer, stronger, and more reliable customer accounts? It might just be the simple upgrade your business has been waiting for.
Learn more at abilityregister.com or email Mike at sales@abilityregister.com and discuss how Register Point of Sale can be a perfect fit for your store.